this thing where I put pancakes in olive oil. Everyone thinks I'm weird for it, but I put like olive oil on my pancakes instead of maple syrup. No, I put like olive oil on my pancakes instead of maple syrup. Guys, it's so good. I'm promising you to try it.
Come on, you guys. Welcome back to the show. This is the Arroyo Show. My name is Brandon Arroyo. If it's your first time here, give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. What a guest we have for you here today. More importantly, what a guest we have in person today. Kayla, thank you so much for being here. It's like so wild to officially be back and doing this stuff in person, and that means we have to deal with the hot weather of Los Angeles.
I know, it's like crazy out today. I'm almost died, but thank you for having me.
I appreciate you being here and not dying. It's like...
Thank you. Thank you.
It would have been very detrimental to this interview had either one of us not made it to the show today. Okay, so very exciting stuff going on for you right now. Obviously, season 2 of Love Victor is officially out and about for the world. We are able to see a little bit more of Jenny. And then also, the music video for Justin Bieber, your new single, is officially over 1 million views on YouTube. What is life right now for you, Kayla?
It's weird. I don't know. It's crazy. Living the LA dream, guys.
When you first saw that your music video had gotten over 1 million views, I mean, obviously it wasn't overnight, but it is fairly rapid because it's only been a couple of months since that that song has been out. What's it feel like to have that kind of, audience interaction on a video? And did you expect it to be like that when you released that song?
Yeah, no, I didn't at all. It's crazy. I don't know, I saw 1 million. I was like, what? That's wild. I didn't expect anything. I kind of just put it out there, and I didn't have any expectations because whatever, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst is what I always say. And I kind of just put it out there, and I like to put stuff out there with no expectations just because I want it out there for everyone to listen to, and hopefully whatever happens, happens. But yeah, I didn't expect that at all. It was cool. I don't know, it was so weird. I still don't believe it.
And clearly kind of a passion project for you. I think your passion for Justin Bieber came through quite clearly in this music video. Were you always a Justin Bieber fan growing up, or what's that all about?
Oh yeah, guys, I've been a believer since I was 10, okay? I had his posters all over my walls. I think the first song that I learned to sing was Baby by Justin Bieber. So, yes, believer.
Is that one of your karaoke go-tos now, if you ever do karaoke?
I mean, I haven't done karaoke, but it will be. Yeah.
That's definitely something to try out when you're out here in LA. To anybody else out there that has been to LA, do some karaoke when you get out here as well. Along with the hikes, along with the Walk of Fame, go do some karaoke. All right, so season 2 of Love Victor is officially out. You're able to reprise your role of Jenny. What was it like being back on set and seeing some people that you haven't seen in a while? And now you have a little bit more frame of reference for what's going on with the rest of the season when you're back on set.
Yeah, it was awesome. The cast and the crew, they're all so nice, welcoming and everything. It was definitely weird filming during COVID times. I'm really bad at recognizing people with masks on. So I was like, who am I talking to? But other than that, it was great.
It's kind of a different experience this time around too, because you had 5 people on set with you this time, where last time I think you had 500.
Yeah. It was so weird. Definitely wasn't used to it. It was really weird change, and it's not something I want to get used to. But yeah.
That's kind of the COVID world that I think all of us are dreading, being back into. But it's nice to be back on set, which is nice. And when you're in a position like that, you have a recurring role on a show like this. When you get there, the series regulars are with each other every day for months on end. When you then show up on set, they're already kind of in their vibe. They're in their role. They've been doing it for weeks now. What's that like for you when you do have that type of experience on set, when you're only there for a couple of days rather than being there the entire season?
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. A lot of people don't realize how weird it is, because everyone knows each other and you're kind of just going there hi. It's you're the new kid at school and you have to fit in. But they're always so welcoming and nice, so it's just easy and smooth, and I just go there with no expectations, just have fun,
So this is my first time seeing you in person, and the last time I saw you semi-live-ish, you didn't have the blonde hair. You decided to go blonde. What brought on the idea of going blonde?
Nothing specific. I kind of just really wanted to change. I was so bored. I was what color should I go? Like, okay, the safest thing I could do is blonde, so I did blonde. I was like, YOLO, let's do it.
There's that old saying that blondes have more fun. You have now officially been brunette. You are now blonde. Can you confirm, do blondes have more fun?
You know what? I thought it was a myth, but I can confirm that blondes have more fun.
Oh, man, see, now the temptation is there to like go Eminem and bleach blonde it.
Do it.
Oh my gosh. And then we can compare experiences.
I think you'd look good with it. Shave it and then dye it bleach blonde.
Shave it for, oh my, see, that's a little bit more terrifying than going just blonde.
Do the eyebrows too.
Oh my god, wow. What if I went just with the eyebrows, just blonde eyebrows?
Honestly, it's a look.
Yeah, it's a vibe. I'd be going the opposite of what's traditional. You know, you go with the blonde hair and the dark eyebrows. I'll go with the blonde eyebrows and the dark hair, I guess. All right, so you have officially graduated. Congratulations. Whoop, whoop. How's it feel?
It feels amazing. It feels great. I feel free, guys. I'm not trapped anymore. It was amazing.
There's that amazing feeling when you take your final test and you put down the pencil, or in your case, I would assume hit enter. What was it like when you finally were like, hey, I don't have to go to school anymore?
It was weird because I was at home, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go make pancakes now. I was like,
The celebratory pancakes, as one does.
yeah, I love pancakes. I do this thing where I put pancakes in olive oil. Everyone thinks I'm weird for it, but I put like olive oil on my pancakes instead of maple syrup.
Wait, like when you're eating them? I thought you were talking about like when you're cooking them.
No, I put like olive oil on my pancakes instead of maple syrup. Guys, it's so good. I promise you to try it.
My mind is blown right now. Wait a second. So is there a flavor with olive oil?
It's like pungent. It's like you have to
That doesn't make it sound appetizing.
It's like good, guys. I promise, it's good. You have to try it. Everyone hates on me for it, but I'm like, you can't hate on it unless you try it.
I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna be like a TikTok within the next 48 hours, trying the pancakes.
Please do it, please.
And then I will report to the world.
You better say good stuff about it.
Yes, I will say good stuff about it. I'll be like, this is a KD official recipe.
KD creation.
KD creation. Okay, so now that you are officially done with high school, what does life look like for you?
I'm just really working on a lot of music right now. I'm kind of just experimenting with a bunch of like different sounds and just having fun with it. Not really like putting my music in a box. And I'm planning on, having an EP by the fall, which is pretty exciting.
Yes.
Because I've only ever released singles up until now, so that's pretty new and exciting.
It's amazing. When you're going into the process of putting together an EP where it's a full project like that, how does that differ from your process of when you're just looking at one song?
Well, I feel like an EP is like a bigger picture, so it has to tell like somewhat of a story or like have like somewhat of a vibe, where like as a singer, or like as a single, it's more of like just one specific vibe. So it'll be cool like tying all the songs together to like one vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we begin to wind down the interview, we have something called the Final Five. They're the last 5 questions of the interview, and they're all about you, a snapshot of your life right here, boop, in this moment. First question is, who do you speak with the most right now?
My mom. Yeah, my mom. It's kind of lame, but like she's my best friend, guys. My mom.
And real quick, I mean, so you're 17 years old right now, correct? So you graduated high school at 17. That's pretty unusual. That's really early.
Yeah, I skipped a year of preschool.
Oh!
Pretty smart, guys.
Throw that on the resume. Okay. When did you know that you wanted to pursue this full time?
I was 6 years old, and I was watching iCarly, and it was just kind of like a thought that popped up in my brain. I was just like, whoa, like it would be cool to act. And then like I told my parents, they thought I was crazy. They were like, no, you're weird. And I begged them for a year, and then finally they were like, okay, let's give this a shot. We had no idea what we were doing, but here I am now.
Can we just shout out to Paramount real quick right now? That iCarly show is back in action. And I think you guys are missing a spunky 17-year-old blonde girl in the show. So, I mean, let's make it happen, right?
Oh, guys, come on.
On that note, I mean, so when you were growing up, were there any shows that, like, I guess iCarly would probably be the one. What show would you want to be a part of as a series like that you saw when you were growing up, or at any time in the history, like before you were growing up?
Probably that 70s show. I love that show, and Ashton Kutcher, guys, it's pretty gorgeous. So
I've been on a real Ashton Kutcher kick the last couple of days. I've been watching, what's that one What did we do a scene from the other day? No Strings Attached.
Love that movie. I just watched that one recently.
Did you? Twins. We're gonna blonde and movie twins. So that, and then I've been watching a lot of Punk'd lately also, just because I love getting those little flashbacks from the 2000s, I guess.
Style is epic.
I want to put up a picture real quick too. I had to have a mustache for a show that I was on the other week, and like it was my first time not having a beard, but having a mustache. It's such a very strange vibe, I guess, going to I guess like you wouldn't be able to relate to the mustache, but maybe like if they were to put you, I don't know, in a mullet or something. You know
what you could do with the mustache? You can dye it blonde.
The blonde mustache to go with the blonde eyebrows. Blondes have more fun, and my top lip would be having the most fun. All right. How do you define success?
When you're doing something you love and when you're happy and surrounded by good people.
That's the way to do it. Guys, you can check her out on Hulu's show Love Victor, Season 1 and in Season 2. Keep your eye out as well. And if you haven't checked out the music video yet, go on to YouTube. The song is Justin Bieber, and you are going to enjoy yourself. Over 1 million views. Congratulations on all the success, Kayla.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.